I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read the story, The Short March. Reading in Level 3A, The Short March. Okay, let's read it. One March day, there was excitement all over India. An old man was turning out on a long walk to the sea. He was a small, thin old man who wore great big glasses and simple white clothing like that worn by the poorest people in India. Many people followed him. Whenever he came to a village, crowds came out to greet him with flowers and food and presents. "Where are you going, Mahatma?" the people asked him. The old man's name was Mohandas Gandhi, but the people called him Mahatma. That is a special name for someone who is wise and good. "I'm going to the ocean to get some salt," Mahatma Gandhi told them. The people clapped and cheered. We'll go with you, they cried. The 200-mile walk lasted almost a month. It became known in Indian history as the Short March. It was an important event in India's struggle for freedom. As you know, people like to use salt to flavor their food, and they also use it to keep food from spoiling. But most of the people in India were poor and could not afford to buy it. India was ruled by England, and only the England were allowed to trade a salt. So they sold it to Indians at a high price. Mahatma Gandhi wrote to the English governor and told him politely that the government had no right to own all the salt. The governor did not answer him, so Mahatma was walking to the ocean to make his own salt from the seawater. Mahatma knew that this was against the law. He was a lawyer himself, but this was his way of showing the English government that he thought that some laws were not fair and that his people were not going to obey them any longer. The English government was not pleased. The English had a powerful army and a navy in India. If only Mahatma Gandhi would ride down with guns and soldiers, they could easily beat him. But Mahatma did not believe in guns. He did not believe in a war. He did not believe in fighting. He did not believe in guns, war, and fighting. He told his people that they would win their freedom without fighting. What was the government to do? If Mahatma Gandhi broke the law by making his own sword, he would have to be put into jail. But the English government was ashamed to put an old man who was outlawed all over the world into jail. And what about all his followers? There were not enough jails for them. Mahatma Gandhi went to jail cheerfully. He took his spinning wheel with him so that he could make his own cloth and would not have to buy English cloth. He enjoyed a long rest and wrote a book about his life. Newspapers all over the world carried pictures of Mahatma Gandhi in jail. When he came out, he went back to his work of teaching people to win freedom peacefully. He and his friends went to jail again and again. Sometimes all the jails in India were filled, but finally the English got tired of it all. They did just what the Indians asked them to do. They left India. Today, India and England can be friends again. India is a free country. It is also a proud country because it won a victory over one of the greatest countries in the world without violence or killing, and it owes its freedom chiefly to Mahatma Gandhi. Today, I read the story Short March. The Short March. Mahatma Gandhi and his followers didn't do a war, fighting, killing, and like this without these things. So I respect Mahatma Gandhi very much. Okay, bye.